Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development has sensitized over 400 students of Government Day Secondary School, Masaka in Nasarawa State, to the dangers of drug abuse. The sensitization program with the theme Addressing Drug Challenges in Health and Humanitarian Crisis was organized by the ministry to commemorate the 2022 International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. The permanent secretary of the ministry, who was represented at the event by the director, Legal Department, in his keynote address said there were many social factors that result in abuse of drugs. He also stressed the need to work together with law enforcement authorities to enforce drug laws to stem and seize the flow of illicit drugs.
I am indeed delighted and honored to be in your midst to commemorate this day together. It is an important day to honor those who have lost their lives to drugs. We need to ensure that our treatment programs are effective to help those that are already in the cycle of drug abuse. As the ministry charged with the responsibility of formulating and implementing social inclusion and protection policies, be assured that the ministry, through collaboration with relevant stakeholders, will work out concrete steps with a view to having a drug-free society.
Meanwhile, Mr. Buba Marwa, the Director General of National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA), who was represented by Mr. Augustine Unduka, an officer in the agency, in his goodwill message, appreciated the ministry for collaborating with the school and the agency to sensitize the students.
The United Nations is trying to tell us that drug use has effects on our health. There is effect of drugs and HIV/AIDS. When they take drugs, they can no longer be in their senses. They do a lot of things under the influence of drugs that have health challenges. The United Nations also wants us to know that drug causes humanitarian crisis. Chairman, Chief Executive Officer of the NDLEA, as well as the Director of Drug Demand Reduction, is bringing good greetings to this meeting. And to say to the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management that we are so grateful for the partnership. And to our students, your brain is still very young, you are teenagers. Your brain will still continue to develop until adulthood. The age of initiation, if you start drugs this early age, it will affect your education. It will destroy your life, and you will even die.
Speaking, the principal of the school, Mrs. Rosin Alter, expressed delight on the choice of the school for the drug abuse sensitization program.
We know that drug abuse are things that are against the social norms. And drug abuse has caused a lot of havoc in the lives of our youth today. But with this program that has come to talk to us about the challenges and how such can be disease, we pray that at the end of this program, our students and other loved ones in our midst today will benefit and know the reason why we should desist from such. Drug abuse causes a lot of things: mental illness, madness, unrest in the life of our youth and young ones. But we pray that at the end of today's program, our youth, our students, this environment will be grateful to this Federal Ministry of Disaster Management and Social Development.